Hello and welcome to another edition of Dateline Lagos, a platform that takes you through the government activities in the center of excellence. I am Bisi Adebayo. On the program, women in Lagos take up the fight against sexual and domestic violence as Mrs. Bolanle Ambode begins Lagos Women's Forum to address gender issues. And still on the program, we'll follow the progress of work on the construction of the Lagos Transport Interchange in Oshodi. We will also return to Ikorodu, where massive road and transport infrastructure are being executed. Let's begin with gender issues. The wife of the Lagos State Governor, Mrs. Bolanle Ambode, has advised women to use their position as builders of the home front to adequately fortify their children and wards with right virtues. Leading a campaign against gender violence at a forum, the wife of the governor expressed concern over the disturbing trend of domestic violence against women.
Members of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, Council.
The Police College ground in Ikeja hosts women in trade, business, politics and public service at the maiden edition of Lagos Women Forum, another initiative of the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Mrs. Bolanle Ambode. The reason for the gathering is to discuss matters relating to women's health, as well as examine and educate themselves on recurring social problems of domestic violence, child abuse, rape and teenage pregnancy. The chief host of the forum, Mrs. Ambode, sheds light on this.
In view of the persistent recurrence of those vices, we intend to further educate ourselves, oftentimes at the receiving end. Knowing our rights will embolden us to shun silence and be vocal voices for our own cause. Importantly, too, we will be examining the rights of women under the law. In the face of persistent social problems, when we know our rights, we can speak better and act better to protect ourselves if and when those circumstances arise. Health is wealth, they say, because good health is the gateway to everything. To have good health, we need to take care of our body, mind, and soul. It is when we have good health that we can run around for business, take care of our homes, our children, or engage in political activities. When we have sound health, we can better attend to all issues and concerns. Remember that a healthy life, healthy body, and healthy mind breed a healthy society.
Mrs. Ambode highlights the role of mothers in combating social ills of rape and teenage pregnancy.
Our natural role as mothers and coordinators of the family unit imposes responsibility on us to bring up the boy and the girl child in the most decent way, to stem the tide of rape and teenage pregnancy in our society. Young girls who suffer abuse and become pregnant stand the risk of medical complications. To achieve desired results, therefore, their upbringing must include early enrollment in school, sound moral lessons from us, and exposure to the ways and things of God. We have to remember that for us to be in our children's memories tomorrow, we have to be in their lives today. We must learn to walk the parents' talk. Let us listen to them, guide them, counsel them, be their best friend, pray with them, and pray for them. Let us strive to be the parents today that our children will remember tomorrow.
The governor's wife urges women to speak out in the face of social violence.
Nigeria has experienced a growing and disturbing trend of domestic violence against women, some resulting in death. If no one is alarmed at the frequency of occurrence, we are. By publicly speaking out against domestic violence, together we can challenge attitudes that breed violence in the homes and everywhere. We must insist that domestic violence is a social crime and not acceptable in our society. Let us all resolve today to be the voice for the women. I, Bolanle Ambode, resolve today to be the voice for a healthy living, the voice against rape, teenage pregnancy, child abuse, and against domestic violence.
Speakers talk on issues of health and the expected roles of women as mothers and home builders in dealing with the social menace.
What are these forms of domestic violence? We have psychological abuse, where you abuse the woman and make her feel, unworthy of herself. We have the physical abuse, and that is beating, and where you will see physical injury on the body of the woman. We have the sexual abuse, and that is rape, defilement on the girl child. We have also spiritual abuse. This includes preventing the woman from, worshiping her, faith, in her faith. We have widows' rights and inheritance. We also have forced prostitution. We have female genital mutilation. How do we help our fellow women? We need to be supportive to them, understand their problem. Do not judge, because sometimes a woman who is in abusive relationship may not know what to do, will not be able to even get herself out. But we are saying that, look, people who are around her, let us cover our back. Let women cover our back. If you see anything, call to the organization like Office of the Public Defender, DSVRC. We have their numbers. For Office of the Public Defender, we have the toll-free number 070-8060-1080.
We know that health is wealth, and health is a complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. How do we maintain healthy living? By living in a good environment, eating healthy food, like I said, protein, vegetables, vitamins, and we take a lot of water. Water is also good for the health of our body. Regular exercise is also good for us. And then we also need to maintain the right weight. We need to maintain the right weight. If we are too obese, if we are too heavy, it causes a lot of problems in the body.
The Deputy Governor of Lagos, Dr. Idiat Adebule, is the keynote speaker. She commends the initiative.
It is noteworthy and commendable that not only is Her Excellency concerned about the welfare of the women folks in Lagos, but paying particular attention to their health issues. It is unfortunate that 23 years after country signed pledge in the 1995 Beijing Declaration and platform of action, women still face many health, social problems, and we must commit to addressing them. Consequently, as critical stakeholders, therefore, our role must be focused on investing and increasing access of more girls and women to good health, quality education, ensuring that laws respect and ensure the rights of women are enforced. We have a responsibility to be actively involved in helping to change the narrative, cultural practices, and traditions that concerns the self-worth of women.
Dr. Adebule uses the occasion to restate government's commitment to strengthen institutions and to provide quality health and social care for women.
We are going to continue to strengthen our health institutions, particularly the general hospitals and the primary health care centers, to provide quality first-line health care for our women. We have also strengthened all relevant laws to enhance the full emancipation of women and girl child in our society, while not ignoring the trauma and nightmare that sexual offenses brings. Recently, 2 special courts solely for the prosecution of sexual offenses were commissioned to speed up the administration of justice. In addition, the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Response Team has been established and is currently assisting victims and survivors in needs of financial, professional, and emotional support. We have also recently deployed more technology-driven strategies through the DNA and forensic centers to boost evidence collection and successfully assisting prosecution of rape crimes. We have equally established the school for the alternative school for girls. This is a school that provides an opportunity for girls who in the course of their lifetime get pregnant and could not continue their education. Government has provided that particular school for them to have a second chance in life.
The forum is another opportunity to say enough is enough to all forms of abuse. Women should no longer be silent but become vocal and advocates for improved health delivery system and social justice. Free health screening, including vital checks, HIV tests, cancer screening, free eyeglasses, among others, were made top priorities for participants of the forum.